Our society relies on police officers who risk their lives every day to ensure our safety. These brave individuals face the darkest sides of humanity so that others can sleep peacefully. To perform their demanding job, police officers must be in excellent physical condition. Many of them are strong enough to fulfill their duties, but some are truly exceptional in their size and strength, resembling crime-fighting machines. Join us as we look at the biggest and strongest police officers in the world. Number 15. Kirill Sarychev. When it comes to raw strength and incredible endurance, few in history can match Kirill Sarychev. This Russian strongman set many world records in powerlifting, which is a showcase of pure strength. It's remarkable that he achieved these successes while working as a police officer in Moscow. At 6 feet 7 inches tall and weighing nearly 400 pounds, Sarychev had the perfect strongman physique. His rise to fame began at the end of 2015, when he stunned the world by bench pressing an incredible 736 pounds without any special equipment. This broke the previous record and put him in the spotlight. To this day, few have lifted more weight from the chest than this exceptional athlete. For many lifters, a bench press of 300 pounds is an impressive feat, and Sarychev's ability to nearly triple that weight underscores his remarkable talent. He didn't stop at just bench press. He also excelled in squats and deadlifts. In squats, he set a personal record by lifting 794 pounds, demonstrating his incredible leg strength. Sarychev amazed everyone with a deadlift of 904 pounds, an unmatched performance. The deadlift is a true test of strength, and very few athletes in any sport could hope to lift even half of this weight from the ground. At his peak, Sarychev achieved a combined total of 2,460 pounds across all three powerlifting disciplines, a record that no one has surpassed in competition. Even years after retiring, many of his records still stand and his legend continues to grow. Sarychev remains one of the strongest men who ever lived. Number 14. Thomas Davis. By day, Thomas Davis is a correctional officer, but by night, he's a powerlifting master known as TD Smash. Weighing over 400 pounds and standing more than 6 feet 7 inches tall, his massive frame is built for incredible strength. Davis works diligently at the Elkhart County Jail in Indiana and competes in powerlifting competitions outside of work. In 2018, he won the world title at the IPF Raw Powerlifting World Championships. Although he's relatively new to the international scene, he broke records and took first place. Among his stunning achievements is a bench press of an incredible 721 pounds without any supportive equipment. This performance remains one of the heaviest bench presses in powerlifting history. His other impressive feats include a squat of 1,025 pounds and a deadlift of 860 pounds. When he's not on duty, Davis trains hard and shares his progress on social media, working to improve his remarkable strength. With his enormous strength, it's no wonder inmates think twice before stepping out of line under his supervision. It's not for nothing that he has the nickname TD Smash. He has the strength and authority to maintain order and safety, even among the toughest prisoners. Number 13. Dalip Singh. Imagine being arrested by a WWE heavyweight world champion. For many troublemakers in India in the 90s, this was a real nightmare, thanks to one imposing police officer named Dalip Singh. At that time, he wasn't yet a wrestling superstar, but his imposing presence was undeniable. Before becoming world famous as the Great Kali, Dalip proudly served for 3 years as an assistant deputy inspector with the Punjab Police. Born in 1972, Dalip stood an impressive 7 feet 1 inch tall and weighed over 350 pounds with virtually no fat. He was probably the largest man in India. In 1993, he decided to use his enormous physique in service of the law. Criminals would just look at Officer Singh and know he wasn't someone to mess with. Early in his police career, Dalip discovered a passion for bodybuilding. He began competing in local competitions and quickly sculpted his already impressive physique. Dalip won prestigious titles like Mr. India in 1995 and 1996. At the peak of his career, he weighed nearly 400 pounds, overshadowing all previous Indian bodybuilding champions. Many considered him the largest competitive bodybuilder in history, with unmatched chest and shoulders. According to stories that circulated in Punjab gyms, Dilip could repeatedly bench press around 595 pounds during training and lift over 200 pounds on dumbbells. After dominating the national bodybuilding scene, Dilip jumped to professional wrestling in 2000 and adopted his now iconic Great Khali persona. Even dedicated WWE fans often remembered his roots as a police officer and bodybuilder. In the ring, Dilip's incredible size and strength allowed him to easily overpower opponents with his signature move, the brain chop, which defeated even the toughest adversaries. At the peak of his career, no one in WWE stood a chance against this legendary police officer from Punjab who became a wrestling icon. Number 12. Ronnie Coleman. Mention the name Ronnie Coleman to any serious bodybuilding fan, and you'll see their eyes light up with admiration. With 8 Mr. Olympia titles won from 1998 to 2005, Coleman ruled this sport like no other champion before or after him. At the peak of his incredible career, he also served as a police officer in Arlington, Texas. At approximately 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighing up to 330 pounds in the off-season, he displayed stunning muscle mass and size on stage. His physique looked like a living superhero. Coleman began his career as a police officer in 1989 after graduating with an accounting degree. After 11 years in law enforcement, he won his first Mr. Olympia title in 1998. For 8 consecutive years, he dominated his competitors, including young challenger Jay Cutler, whom he repeatedly defeated from 2001 to 2003. Outside the gym and off-duty, Coleman was a giant capable of squatting and lifting 794 pounds. His unmatched work ethic and natural talent helped him create what many consider the perfect bodybuilding physique. Criminals had to think twice about their decisions when they knew Coleman was on patrol. Number 11. Johnny Green. Johnny Green is a police officer in Dallas, Texas, known for his incredible physique and amazing strength. Born in 1980, he began building his impressive body at a young age when he joined the United States Marine Corps before turning 20. The tough Marine Corps training helped him gain muscle mass and develop his athletic abilities. When he completed his service, Green stood 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed around 350 pounds of pure muscle mass. His massive body build is perfectly proportioned, making Green a terror to behold. During his lifting career, Green focused on basic strength exercises like bench press, overhead press, and squats. His strength performances seem almost superhuman, with his most notable achievement being a bench press, where he can lift an impressive 600 pounds in 1 repetition. That's the weight equivalent to an adult grizzly bear. Few can boast such a performance. Besides his incredible bench press ability, Green can also lift 403 pounds in a seated overhead press. This impressive performance demonstrates his enormous strength, as lifting weights overhead without leg assistance is quite difficult. When Green shares his fitness achievements on social media, his imposing appearance and serious approach portray him as the perfect tough law enforcer. Through his training videos and fitness tips, he's built considerable popularity. The sight of a police officer as strong and massive as Green would certainly make anyone think twice before committing a crime or resisting arrest. His size and strength command respect and give him the physical prerequisites needed to effectively enforce the law and maintain order. Number 10. Hugo Girard. Hugo Girard comes from Canada and is a true legend in the world of strongman competitions. For more than 10 years, he served as a dedicated police officer. Girard competed at the highest level of strength sports and won an impressive 6 consecutive titles as Canada's strongest man. He also won the World Muscle Power Championships 4 times and in 2002 triumphed in the prestigious Strongman Super Series. Girard stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighs around 330 pounds of pure muscle mass. With his incredible physical build and unwavering strength, he was an intimidating force. Although he never won the title of World's Strongest Man, Girard was always a serious contender for this title. From 1998 to 2004, he made it to the finals every year, where he competed against the best strongmen on the planet. At the World's Strongest Man competition in 2001, he demonstrated his extraordinary strength with a stunning deadlift of 760 pounds. Even after ending his competitive career, Girard retained much of his incredible strength. In 2003, at the peak of his abilities, He set a world record in log lifting when he lifted a log weighing 407 pounds overhead. Besides his strength achievements, Gerard devoted 12 years of his life to serving as a police officer in Canada. With such a strongman legend on patrol, criminals surely thought twice before breaking the law. Number 9. Sergio Oliva. Few names in the history of professional bodybuilding evoke the image of incredible strength and muscularity like Sergio Oliva. Known as the Myth, he became famous in the 1960s and boasted what many consider the perfect physique and superhuman strength. Remarkably, he achieved this while working as a police officer in Chicago. Oliva was born in Cuba and began weightlifting at a very young age. As a teenager, he was already able to clean and jerk more than 298 pounds. After escaping Cuba, he devoted himself to bodybuilding and developed extraordinary proportions. At about 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing nearly 230 pounds of developed muscle, he won his first Mr. Universe title in 1963, marking the beginning of his dominance in the bodybuilding world. For several years, especially in the second half of the 60s, Oliva was unbeatable in competitions. From 1967 to 1969, he won the Mr. Olympia title 3 times in a row. During this period, he caused Arnold Schwarzenegger, the future 7-time Mr. Olympia, his very first major defeat in a legendary battle of muscles. Even today, many consider Oliva the perfect combination of size, proportion, and definition. Despite his remarkable physique, he remained humble and dedicated to public service, patrolling the streets of Chicago. Any criminal who dared question his authority quickly learned about the strength of this bodybuilding icon. Sergio Oliva died on November 12, 2012, at the age of 71 from kidney failure. Number 8. Andris Murumets. Andris Murumets is a former Estonian strongman who became a police officer and is known for his incredible strength. Murumets was born in 1978 and began his career in strength athletics in his 20s. From 2003 to 2009, he regularly competed in major strongman competitions and achieved his best result with 5th place in the World's Strongest Man competition. Although he never won first place, he gained a reputation as one of the strongest men in the world. At the peak of his strength, Murumets stood about 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed around 315 pounds. His intense training focused on 3 key disciplines: log press, carries, and axle press. In the log press discipline, competitors lift a heavy wooden log from their chest overhead, and Murumets set a world record by lifting an incredible 405 pounds. In the farmer's walk discipline, he carried 2 weights, each weighing 159 pounds, over a 50-meter course faster than anyone else. His personal record in axle press was 419 pounds, using a thick bar that required great grip strength. Murumets also achieved world records in grip strength competitions and heavy timber carrying. In 2011, after ending his strongman competition career, he joined the Estonian police, where he served with distinction for more than 10 years. His exceptional strength gives him a significant advantage in physical confrontations or when detaining suspects. Few would dare challenge this Estonian strongman turned police officer. Number 7. Derek Poundstone. Derek Poundstone is an amazing personality who manages to combine the incredible world of professional strongman with the serious duties of a police sergeant. Born in 1981 in Connecticut, he showed his athletic talent early when he won the state powerlifting championship in high school. After a brief break from competition, he devoted himself to helping others, graduated from the police academy, and served as a police officer from 2000 to 2003. After completing training, Poundstone returned to the world of strongman competition and quickly established himself as a force to be reckoned with. At 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighing around 340 pounds, he towered over many competitors, giving him a significant advantage in lifting. In 2006, he placed impressively in the America's Strongest Man competition, and from 2008, he reached new heights in his career. That year, he secured 2nd place, which was his best result to date, at the prestigious World's Strongest Man tournament. Poundstone amazed fans with incredible performances, such as deadlifting an incredible 913 pounds and pressing 350 pounds overhead. He won the iconic Arnold Strongman Classic twice, in 2009 and 2011, and was crowned America's strongest man 3 times in a row, from 2009 to 2011, defeating the strongest strongmen in the country. Despite a packed schedule full of competitions and intense training, Poundstone remains dedicated to his work as a police sergeant. In his role as a law enforcer, he embodies strength, power, and authority. In his area, few dare to break the law because they know they would have to face the might of this professional strongman. Number 6. Jeff Capes. Jeff Capes, a British sporting legend, is considered one of the strongest athletes of the 60s and 70s. After a remarkable athletic career, he devoted more than 10 years in the 70s to serving as a police constable in Cambridge. Capes, who stood 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighed around 375 pounds, was a gentle giant in normal life, but when the time came, he became a feared opponent. He proudly represented Britain and won gold medals at both the Commonwealth Games and European Championships. No British shot putter achieved greater international success than he did. In 1983, a panel of experts honored him as the greatest British athletic sportsman of all time. Capes didn't focus only on shot put, but also excelled in strongman competitions, where he won the title of Europe's strongest man 3 times and Britain's strongest man twice. In his best form, he could squat with over 794 pounds and bench press nearly 705 pounds. He had the strength to tear a phone book in half or bend a steel bar with his bare hands. After ending his athletic career, Capes decided to become a police officer and continue serving the community he loved. Number 5. Markus Suonenvirta. Markus Suonenvirta, a true giant from Finland, became famous as both a strongman and dedicated police officer. In 1987, he helped establish the Finland's Strongest Man competition and later won this title himself. Suonenvirta stood about 6 feet tall and weighed over 280 pounds of pure muscle mass, making him an imposing figure. His greatest success came in 1991 when he qualified for the finals of the prestigious World's Strongest Man competition. Although he didn't win, 7th place among the world's best strongmen was a remarkable achievement, and remains the best placement by a Finnish competitor in history. Suonenvirta demonstrated incredible strength and achieved amazing results, such as 705 pounds in the squat, 463 pounds in the bench press, and 705 pounds in the deadlift. He was particularly skilled in squats and deadlifts, which require extraordinary technique and strength. It wasn't just about raw strength. He also proved impressive athletic fitness and endurance, often placing highly in challenging disciplines like Atlas stones, where strongmen lift and carry heavy concrete balls. After retiring from strongman ranks, Suonenvirta focused on public service as a police officer in Finland. Criminals probably thought twice before taking on this former strongman, knowing he wasn't just any police officer, but a real strongman. His legacy lives on and continues to inspire future generations of strongmen and powerlifters in Finland. Number 4. Martin Forsmark. Martin Forsmark, a police officer from Sweden, reached the peak in the sport of strongman when he won the title of Sweden's Strongest Man in 2018 and 2019. At 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighing around 359 pounds, his massive frame gives him an advantage in disciplines like Atlas stones, truck pulling, and log lifting. However, Forsmark's success isn't based solely on strength. He honed his athletic abilities in his youth through sports like ice hockey. His impressive powerlifting achievements include a stunning 915 pounds in the deadlift and a mighty 441 pounds in the log press, demonstrating his explosive strength and stability. Even more remarkable is that he lifts this weight conventional style, which is much more demanding than the easier sumo stance. Very few men in the world can lift such heavy weights from the ground as this dedicated Swedish officer. Besides winning competitions, Forsmark has built a strong fan base on social media, where he shares his training methods. Fans are amazed when they watch him lift weights that would overwhelm most lifters. Forsmark's consistency on the podium against Europe's best competitors proves this isn't a one-time success. He's determined to bring honor and recognition to Swedish strength sports for years to come. Number 3. Park Kwang-sun. Park Kwang-sun is a South Korean police officer and bodybuilder who recently became a viral sensation thanks to his impressive muscles. At a time when social media popularity in Asia is rapidly rising, Park represents a new wave of showcasing strong and developed bodies of police officers in Korea. Park, born in 1990, started weightlifting in his late teens and fell in love with bodybuilding. He embraced the challenge of transforming his body through hard work and dedication. His commitment to training paid off, resulting in an amazingly proportioned and athletic physique highlighted by developed calves, large biceps, and firm abdominal muscles. Park stands about 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs around 180 pounds, making a very strong impression, even though he doesn't have as massive a frame as professional bodybuilders. He regularly places highly in competitions and has achieved professional status with the IFBB. Besides his podium success, Park is also a respected police officer. Inspired by his success, police forces throughout South Korea have begun organizing bodybuilding competitions to highlight their most muscular officers. Besides bodybuilding and police work, Park highly values his family. He can often be seen happily training together with his wife and children. For this bodybuilder who became a viral sensation, maintaining his impressive physique and inspiring others is his true passion. Number 2. Kyle Curvey. In his 20s, Kyle Curvey has already made a name for himself as an incredibly strong correctional officer and powerlifting champion. Kyle comes from New Jersey and discovered his remarkable strength and talent at a young age. During high school, he excelled in football, wrestling, and lacrosse, where he demonstrated his athletic potential. After serving in the National Guard, he entered the world of competitive powerlifting in 2017. Right from the start, he won a local competition and proved this sport was right for him. The following year, he amazed everyone by winning first place at the USA Powerlifting Bench Nationals. Despite his limited experience, Kyle lifted an impressive 556 pounds, setting both state and national records. Currently, Kyle stands approximately 6 feet tall and weighs around 285 pounds. He focuses on strengthening the basic lifts: squats, bench press, and deadlift. In a recent competition, he managed a squat of 803 pounds, a bench press of 606 pounds, and a deadlift of 803 pounds. These results are truly remarkable, especially for someone so young. Besides his correctional officer duties, Kyle trains hard and competes whenever possible. Known by the nickname Tiger, he has the raw strength, determination, and potential to become one of the world's best strength athletes. Although he's just beginning his journey, this young prodigy is already dominating experienced competitors. Number 1. Jari Saario. Jari Saario has been a dedicated police officer in Finland for more than 18 years. Outside of duty, he's a powerlifting champion who can boast some of the best performances in the country. At 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing around 324 pounds, Saario has the ideal build for lifting heavy weights. During his impressive career, he has participated in many local and European powerlifting competitions. His most significant achievements include a squat of 794 pounds, a bench press of 456 pounds, and a deadlift of 804 pounds. Very few lifters, especially in his weight category, can boast membership in the elite club of lifters who can handle a deadlift over 800 pounds. Saario's exceptional technique, raw strength, and unwavering determination have been the driving force of his nearly 20-year career in strength sports. It's remarkable that he has managed to avoid serious injuries that often cut short powerlifters' careers. Police work requires extraordinary physical conditioning, and Saario is prepared for any physical challenges while on patrol thanks to his incredible strength and experience. Criminals in Finland quickly discover that attacking this strongman in uniform is a serious mistake. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to check out other videos we've prepared for you, click on one of them on the screen or visit our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. Thanks for watching and see you next time.